Well, hello there and greetings to you. It is Matthew McDonald here, and I've got a quick start guide here for our exciting new sales funnel pages. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you up and running really quickly. Now, one of the tools that you really want to start using, and the great thing about this tool, it's free. If you're not using it already, it's Visual Studio Code, and you can just go ahead and Google for Visual Studio Code. It's visualstudiocode.com, and you can download it for Mac operating or for Windows. It doesn't matter. I'm on the Mac, so it's showing me the Mac button here. You don't need any extra. You don't need this AI stuff. Just go ahead and download it if you don't already, and it's going to work like a text editor on your computer. And you're going to easily be able to edit your templates. You're going to save yourself a lot of time. So once you go ahead and install that, it's going to look like this, and it'll look very similar whether you're on a Windows and Mac. And basically the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and install one plugin that's going to make your life so much easier. It's going to enable you to preview your changes. So as you customize your page, work with one page at a time. Don't get overloaded. As you go through and customize it, you'll be able to preview that page at the same time. So in Visual Studio Code, you can see my mouse here. Let me just make it more visual for you. The mouse, maybe that's better. On the side menu here, you've got this one here for our extensions. You're going to go to extensions here, and you're just going to search for live server. So you just type in live server, and you can see it's coming up here, live server. And we're going to go ahead and click install or enable. So you'll have a button here. I've got it already installed, so I don't need to install it, but you just click install or enable, and then you're ready to start developing. That's all it takes, and everything here is free, which is the right price. You're going to get this button here called Go Live. So it's going to look like this. It should be somewhere here, and then we just go to our files here. Now I've got them ready to go here, but if you download the package from the members area, you'll either have the standard package, the Pro package, or the PLR package. You've got a folder called the 2025 funnel templates, and these ones are ready to go. So you're going to open up this folder in your text editor, and we're using Visual Studio Code, and we're going to be able to go through and customize these different pages. So if we look into components here, you can see, and it's a little bit gone over there. You can see the files here. We don't have to manually do this here in the actual window. We can go and do it in our Visual Studio Code, just pointing them out. They're available here. We've got our pages here as well. So let's go to Visual Studio Code, and from here you can open up your navigation browser. We can close this. This is just for the plugin. The first time you open this, you'll have a welcome screen. You've also got all the other controls that you have for other applications, like open and up the top here. And you could just go ahead and open that project folder. So here on the computer, you can select open, and this is the package we download from the members area. So we want to open the 2025 funnel templates. I'm just going to choose open that one. And now if we expand our browser here, sorry, this is our Explorer tab, you can see here's the files we just looked in the folder. So if I look at the index here, you can see we've got the Ultimate Funnel Vault template, and everything is nicely commented for you. This is just an index page to easily navigate. So how do we navigate this, and how do we actually get to see what's going on? That's where our fantastic free Go Live button is going to come in handy. So let's We're inside of our project. Let's go ahead and click Go Live. And it's going to open up for you. Let me just change the screen. It just opened up this window here. So this was an update I did for on day 2, I guess, of the launch, which was yesterday, where I basically added a components library so that you can see all the different components and you can basically navigate and preview the content right from here. If you've got the Pro package, you'll have some extra menus here, but the process is exactly the same. So for instance, you can go to offer page here, you can preview it, and we can see it there. These are just fantastic. This is all you need to convert. You don't need somebody else to build a page for you. So let's see if we can bring this together. So going here into the editor, what I might do is I'm going to just collapse the side. Oh, actually, we're going to need that. I'm going to make some changes in the template here. And we're going to do it in the code and you're going to see the changes. So this particular page here is the offer page that we just opened. So if we were to go ahead and change the headline as an example, we can go into our visual editor here. Let's go to pages, and from here you can see these other pages. I can go ahead and open up the offer page. So here I'm inside of the offer page, which is this page here. And what I might do is, let's see if this helps. Now that we've got this open, let's go ahead and collapse the side menu. I'm going to drag it over here so that you can see the cool features here. Where, look at this, mobile friendly, it's fantastic. Where you can actually see the changes in real time. You don't even have to refresh the page. So let's go ahead and make this smaller. Look at that, we've got it side by side there. And we can try this out, okay? So here we can go down. You can see we've got really nice comments. So here's our header. Look, here's our headline. The word build is up here, build high converting. So you could just customize this and put your own headline in here. So let's say build, we put make here, saving that, and you can see it's updating in real time. So you could basically just put your super amazing headline. I'm saving that with the keyboard shortcut, Control S for save. And you can see it's being updated there in the template. So we're able to do this using Live Serve, which is a really nice application, okay? So you can go down here, pick the pages you want to customize, and this is going to be your workflow for making changes. Once you've made the changes you want, you can go ahead and upload that to your website and it should look the same. If you have any problems, there's only one file you really need to look at. If the styles aren't working out, let me just break this style on purpose. If the page looks like this, I think it still looks good. But this is not what we want. That means your style file is not finding the style. So when we have the href here to our style file, let me just save the changes and immediately it updates. This needs to link to the assets and style folder. When you start something like this with /, that means the root or the beginning of your website. So if your website is a .com, it'll be .com / and then you have the / and assets. The reason this is a great approach for naming files is it doesn't matter where you would put this file on your website. If you start it with a /, it's going to look into your assets folder in this case for the styles. So you can basically put that style, and we can have a look at it here, opening up the side menu. We've got the assets folder and we have it here. Here's our style. So this file is in charge of styling all the different files, and it does it beautifully, and it's already compacted for fast loading. And you can see up the top here, we're using Tailwind version 4, which just came out. It's fantastic. And so this is the file that renders the style for the templates. And it'll render them for all the different templates, even with your changes. And so those changes, back to our offer page here, and I'm going to collapse this because we have limited real estate here. If you / it here, you begin with a /, it's going to look at it on your website. Your website, all websites are different, you know, a lot of them have different configurations. But if you're starting with a /, it's going to look at it from the root of your domain. That's where your index homepage is going to be. You do have the option though, obviously, to use relative paths. So if you wanted to have the style file in the same file as this file, you could do something like this, but there's not much point in doing that. This is going to make your life so much easier. The one style is going to style all your different Tailwind files. Now, the templates that you're getting in this bundle, that this style file that's been generated is optimized, which means it gets rid of any styles that it doesn't need, which generates a faster loading page, which is great for conversions. However, for a more advanced use, if you want to use different Tailwind styles, then you could go ahead and replace this line here with a CDN. That's a little bit of an advanced topic, and if you guys want, I can do a separate video on those advanced features. But what I've done with the template here is I've included every kind of component that you want on your sales page. We've even got things like, let's see here. We've got pricing tables now. We've got guarantees, components library. Let's have a look what we've got in here. So we've got like social proof, reviews, even things like this. The style will support all of this ready to go. Okay, so if you want to use these on your website, you can do that. So I hope that gives you a quick start guide to getting into customizing these sales pages. And what I might do in the next update, I'll add a breadcrumb here so that we can navigate back. I'm just clicking back on the browser for now. But this is exciting where this is going. So what I'd recommend you to do now is head over to Visual Studio Code and go ahead and download this free. It's completely free. You don't have to upgrade. You don't have to do a trial. Just download it and use it. I've been using it for maybe a decade now. I don't know, a long time. Probably near when it came out. And so you can go ahead and use that. I think Microsoft, it's by Microsoft, but it's for Mac and Windows. There'll be a different version. And then all you need to remember is go ahead and install that free extension here called Live Serve, and that's going to give you a button down here. Now it says port 555 because it's active at the moment. You can see here our index library is loading. If I click that, now it's disconnecting. So this one, if I refresh, now I don't have the preview anymore. To go live again, I just click it again. And look at that, it fires up straight away. So this is going to be a super productive workflow for you with customizing any kind of templates. It's fantastic. And if you want to get more into Visual Studio or you want to learn more about it, there is a lot of free resources on YouTube for you to check out, or you could get ChatGPT to help you to learn it as well. All right, so there's a quick start guide for customizing your templates. I've got some exciting bonuses on the way and would love to get some feedback how you're using these and how these are working out for you. It's Matthew McDonald here with another exciting tool for us internet marketers and business owners, entrepreneurs, to get our message out effectively online. I'm going to see you in another video very soon. Cheers.